Greetings, brothers and sisters. Welcome back to African Buzz, and thank you for always coming back to watch our videos as we inform you, and you keep commenting so that you can also inform us. So guys, today is 22nd of January, and you know what was planned in the New York Ganses auction house? There was to be an auction by Mandela's eldest daughter, Magaziwe Mandela, in which she was to auction a set of hearing aids, an ID card, gifts from world leaders, and some of Mandela's clothing. Magaziwe, the eldest daughter of Mandela, was trying or wants to auction or sell her father's items.
Who does that?
How do you sell your father's ID? So on top of that, some people in the South African nation, South Africa itself, woke up and said, no, this cannot happen. This is not right. So South Africa, the government is seeking to stop New York Mandela memorabilia auction. So the government is trying to stop. Now that is what we are going to talk about. Let's go.
So a planned auction in the US of about 70 personal items belonging to South Africa's anti-apartheid hero Nelson Mandela may be stopped as the South African government has filed a motion in court to prevent its sale. South Africa has so many court cases happening internationally. Well, South African Heritage Resources Agency, SAHRA, the body charged with protecting the country's history and culture, says it has filed an appeal to block the sale in December. New York-based Ganses auction house has already listed the items that were about to be auctioned, which you have mentioned, for sale, saying the shirt might sell for up to $70,000 and the hearing aid up to $20,000 whooping dollars. But items considered to be of national heritage cannot be taken out of the country under South African law. Zizi Kodwa, the country's minister for sport, arts and culture ministry, has said his ministry was backing the case for the sake of maintaining the country's rich heritage. It is thus important that we preserve the legacy of former President Nelson Mandela and ensure that his life's work experiences remain in the country for generations to come, Kodwa added in a statement. In December, the High Court in Pretoria, the Rainbow Nation's capital, gave Ms. Mandela the go-ahead to sell the items, disputing the government's argument that they were of national heritage before SAHRA filed its appeal. Well, finally, the government had first opposed the auction when it was announced in 2021, saying that the items proposed for sale were in fact national artifacts. The controversial auction planned at the time for 2022 was then cancelled, resulting in a 2-year legal battle. The controversial auction planned at the time for 2022 was then cancelled, resulting in a 2-year legal battle.
It's crazy, guys. It's crazy because if she wants the money, Magaziwe, Mama Magaziwe, if you want the money, you could start a museum, Mandela Museum in your own.
It already is.
So rather than selling one item, is it an ID for $70,000?
Hey,
doesn't make sense. We Africans need to learn. And why am I saying that we need to learn? When these guys came to Africa, they took our artifacts, and right now our artifacts are in their museums. We usually pay to go see our artifacts in their museums. Now we want to sell so that they can make money all their lives, generational money, using the items of our own heroes. It doesn't make sense.
well, Mama Magaziwe, I think your name says it all. You wanted to be known. Her name means let her be known. So I think with this, she has already been known for something very, very, very wrong in our culture. Most of our African cultures would definitely go against this. This is personal items. This is some clothes, a shirt that was being worn by Nelson Mandela, being sold for $70,000. Culturally, these things are supposed to be inherited by the kids, the grandkids. Hearing aid, how do you even give out? You know, the dirt from your father's ears, you want to take it to another person who you don't even know. There's a lot of things that can be done. Spiritually, it's definitely wrong.
Yeah,
Culturally, it's wrong.
For those who understand African spirituality,
Hey,
even the clothing, even the shirt, it can be used for a lot of many rituals.
It's
To even
very,
harness the power from the spirit of Nelson Mandela,
Hey,
a hero who was not scared to do things. Now they want to use that power when you are powerless.
And you don't even know what this, some people would buy these things at any amount of money just to perform some of these rituals. So 70,000 is nothing because they know what they are going to gain from that. And we have seen this, it's been trending. Nelson Mandela's mansion in South Africa has been abandoned. The swimming pool, and she will share a clip on the screen. The swimming pool, the house is in tattered conditions, and here you are wanting to sell item. Why can't you take care of that mansion?
Actually, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If they cannot clean it, make it a museum. Let people come and visit. Make some of the bedrooms to be like hotel rooms. People come visit, see the life of Mandela. He was studying here. These are his items. You'll be making money every day for the next 100 years.
They are doing that in Soweto with Mandela's house that he lived in, I think before he went to Rhode Island. It's giving them money. Why can't we clean up that house and make use of it?
Exactly.
Leave those items. You can even put them in some nice frames for people to come and admire. We went to some museum in Europe where shirts were being, I think it was being worn by the princesses, and nobody was selling those things because they understand the rich culture.
Even the dresses.
Yes, the dresses of the queens and princesses, those things are displayed. I would love to see that Mandela shirt even maybe come closer to, just feeling and touching the fabrics, but nothing more than that. Why would I want to buy Mandela's clothing when it could have been inherited or kept for us to see?
Mama Wagaziwe and anybody from South Africa who is supporting you. May you support it to create a museum with those items rather than auctioning for some coins, $70,000.
And it's being auctioned in New York. Why is that so? Because
It's
maybe the target...
international. Yeah.
Guys, let us know what you think about this. Do you think that this is okay? We should, he's dead. Let his things be sold if that's what the daughter wants. Or do you feel like it's wrong? If you have some cultural understanding and some spiritual understanding, also enlighten us. What could this be? Or what could this mean culturally and spiritually if it was to go ahead? So guys, let us know in the comment section down below. We'd love to hear from you guys. Also, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the video. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye-bye.